Hello and welcome. I'm super excited to be with you today and share with you all things in regards to our 16-week Uplevel healing program. So in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to share with you the exact steps that you need to take to heal past trauma that is affecting balance in your personal and your professional life so you can have a healthy lifestyle while advancing in your career. So my promise to you is that in these next 16 weeks, we are going to build and sustain a healthy life of balance in personal and professional life, as well as healing past trauma so you can boost confidence, create your purpose, fulfillment, your vitality, rejuvenate your health, passion in your wealth and career, and reigniting and restoring your relationships. Here's the deal. I don't do any hypnosis or hours of quiet, silent meditation, no therapy sessions of let's just talk it out. While these things are super helpful and they're great modalities to use, we say yes to aligned action steps that truly move the needle forward. We say yes to psychic analysis to eliminate any blocks and prevent any challenges and obstacles that might come up in the near future. And we say yes to energy healing so that you can have immediate relief upon removing those trauma blocks. So the truth is that you need to discover and understand your unique strategy plan, your blueprint to success, and your emotion coding process in order to have these types of results. So who am I? I am Macy Smith-Lovett. I'm the CEO and founder of MSL Holistic Wellness Coaching. I'm a fitness fanatic, huge proponent of freedom, and I've been in this business for over 10 years. But my life wasn't always this way. I had trauma myself growing up, and a lot of it was handed down. A lot of it made me struggle internally and physically with PCOS, autoimmune disease, having my own emotional and mental and physical struggles, punishing myself, very focused on what I look like, my health, obsessing over my body. There was a lot of picking myself apart, right? It made me struggle, not just in my personal life, but also in my professional life and my career. It was my trauma held me back from so many things of being able to advance so quickly. But when I began healing my trauma, it allowed me to create those right aligned action steps to moving forward and advancing very quickly. And not to mention being able to build the body and the health that I desired. And now I show my ladies how to do the same thing. So let's look at breaking apart these three pieces. Number one is your clear long-term strategy. This helps you stay on track easily, fits best in your busy schedule, never makes you feel like you want to quit or give up on yourself. So what that looks like is a lot of mindset digging and shifting, stress management, time management. We're building the solid foundational pieces that set you up for a lifetime of success. We're really asking ourselves, how do my emotions affect my physical health? And we're looking at the details of those things and how to create a lifestyle that is healthy while keeping the plates spinning in the air. And we're looking at how trauma affects balance in your personal and professional life. So here's a success story with Elizabeth. She was a mom of three, husband was deployed, and when he was home, he was a law enforcement officer. So he had a lot of shift work and she was responsible for everything. You can imagine, as any other woman who would go through these issues, she had let herself go, lost herself in the process of taking care of others and her family while keeping the plate spinning in the air. So what we did was create for her a lifestyle change with a clear long-term strategy plan that helped her keep the plate spinning in the air while still chasing her dreams, goals, and desires in her career. And the results were she boosted her energy levels. She lost 20 pounds working with me, and she was able to create balance in her life while being able to open up her own business, doing more of what she loved to do. So number two is your blueprint to success. This is knowing what works and what doesn't work for you. It's creating the right aligned steps to take moving forward to reaching your desired health, wealth, and career and relationship goals. So that looks like a combination of energy healing and astrology analysis in our weekly coaching calls. So this is uprooting past trauma. We're looking at Akashic work, childhood upbringing, anything that is going to date back even to generational trauma that was handed down for years and years and years. The reasons that we're utilizing your astrology chart coupled with psychic energy work is to discover more of who you are and who you're designed to be, how you operate, how you communicate, and the best path forward to achieving your health, career, wealth, and relationship advancement. Here's Catherine. Catherine was struggling with her weight, the person in the mirror. She had some marriage issues going on. She was ready to pack up and start all over. We knew that her trauma was blocking her and affecting her stress levels, exhaustion, burnout, and overwhelm. So we utilized her astrology chart while we were healing past trauma roots that we were digging down deep in. And in the first 2 weeks, she was able to lose 10 pounds. She reduced her stress overall and was able to balance between work and home life while rebuilding and restoring her marriage. She also manifested a job promotion that did not exist in the company with a title that didn't even exist. And it also allowed her husband to retire, and it doubled their income. So the third piece to this is your unique emotion coding process. This is where we're creating consistent, lasting results, maintaining a healthy life of balance, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And it's also digging in, how do you process emotions? So phase 1 is we want to go through the exploratory phase. Phase 2 is we want to do some reprogramming. And phase 3 is where we're rebooting your nervous system so you can have future success with lifelong results. So here's Jenna. Jenna had been struggling in her self-worth, self-image, and self-love. She was obsessing over her body. She wanted, basically, the illness that she was going through had taken away every bit of freedom and independence she had. She had to rely on other people to drive her around. She couldn't work. She would pass out while fainting. So she needed someone with her pretty much around the clock. So when she first came to me, we started by restructuring her daily routines, implementing some self-healing, some physical work, and physical changes that overall benefited to her losing 40 pounds in 12 weeks. She was able to up-level her life by healing her trauma. She regained her freedom and independence, driving again when the doctors told her that was never going to happen, and she reversed her illness and went into remission from an incurable disease. And guys, there are more stories like this that happen constantly in the women that I work with. Why? Because when it comes to the work that we do, we are looking at marrying strategy with accountability. It's about the GPS navigation system that is going to help you take the aligned steps to look forward, navigate obstacles, any challenges along the way that move us closer to our destination. During these 16 weeks, we're plugging in the destination 16 weeks from now, and we're navigating obstacles and challenges to get there. It means having someone in your corner who provides you a safe and sacred space for you to feel safe, seen, and heard. Weed through those struggles, doubts, worries, fears, anything that comes up. It's about building a small-knit community of like-minded women for 24/7 support and accountability. Truth be told, we can't go at it alone. Huge transformations do not happen without proper guidance and support along the way. So I want you to take a moment, pause this video, and score yourself 2 points for everything that you say yes to. And then let's move on over to the scorecard. Your scorecard, anything between 20 and 40 is an absolute green light. Yes, I need help in all areas. If we're in the yellow of 8 to 18, then yes, we need to focus on healing some trauma roots. But if you're in the red, you don't need my help. Let me know your score and we'll move in the right direction that you need to go in next. So let's go through your 16-week walkthrough. This is our GPS navigation system that we're going to use in these next 16 weeks. So we're going to do weekly coaching calls. This is helping us to unpack those limiting beliefs and traumas that are holding us back. We're going to offer unlimited Telegram and community support. This is the biggest success piece of the program. If I could scream this louder from the rooftops, it is about having that in the moment 24/7 support, asking your questions, having that safe space to feel seen and heard, validated, reassured, and to get questions answered quickly and immediately to make sure that you're taking the right steps moving forward. And it's also about anytime you need to vent, something happens, you need some support, you need a place to go to, that is what we've created. Lifetime access to my online curriculum. These are all the tools, methods that you need to create a toolbox of success in balancing and healing trauma roots that are affecting personal and professional life. Astrology analysis, time, date, location of your birth in order to discover those hidden traumas, how you're meant to operate, communicate, all these things to give you success in your personal and professional growth and development. And we're also going to be doing a physical health plan and tailoring, because let me tell you something, when we're healing past trauma, it affects the body as a whole. What we eat plays into how we feel and vice versa. We're looking at nutritional deficiencies so you can experience a total transformation physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually from the start with boosted energy levels, reduced anxiety, and begin to love the person staring back at you in the mirror. So maybe right now you're thinking, what if it doesn't work for me? Truth be told, I have 100% success rate in my programs across the board with an average weight loss of 20 to 40 pounds in this program specifically. But think about any time that you've ever given 1% effort to something. What kind of results do you get? This is not about the more effort you give, the more results you get. This is about 1% effort equals 100% results. And I want to challenge you this by asking, how has having a coach or a mentor in the past helped you? So what if I can't afford it? Number one, resources are always available to us, and I do provide flexible payment plan options that make it easily and readily accessible for you to be able to afford this program. But when you've noticed that you've needed money in the past, what have you done to be able to achieve that money? You pivot, you shift, you figure it out, and you trust the universe to provide for you. This isn't a time to ask permission because, truth be told, we take responsibility for our own results here. If it's change that we want to see, it's change we have to implement, and only we can do that. You're responsible for your own healing, and I am here to hold your hand and guide you every step of the way. So what if I quit or give up on myself? Well, that's not an option because failure is not an option, and we don't believe in that. We are looking at small, weekly achievable goals that help you week to week moving forward. So ask yourself, am I coachable? Am I an action taker? When I'm given advice or direction, do I follow through? And what happens when I follow through? If you can answer these truthfully with a heck yes, I'm ready to move forward, then let's look at your next steps. DM me your score and let's discuss the enrollment and set up for onboarding. Finally, let your intuition guide you. Because no matter what, your intuition brought you here and it's guided you every step of the way. Don't be thinking too far into the future of what if, what if, what if, what if. What happens if you don't do this? If not now, when? And if not me, then who? So let your intuition guide you and direct you in the right way with the right person and the right accountability moving forward. Let's discuss your score and let's look at those next steps to moving forward. And I'll catch you on the flip side.